Was your bankruptcy discharged or dismissed? Let's discuss reasons a bankruptcy is dismissed and how to avoid it. People file for bankruptcy hoping to get their debts discharged, but there's another potential outcome that's less expected: having their case dismissed. This happens a lot when people don't use an experienced bankruptcy attorney and don't fully understand the process. Here are the most common reasons why bankruptcy cases get dismissed and how to avoid them. First up, fraud. When you file for bankruptcy, you need to disclose a lot of information. Some people may be even tempted to cheat or not provide the correct numbers in the hopes for a more favorable outcome. But courts actively look out for this fraudulent behavior. And if you're not completely honest, your case can get dismissed and you might even face fines and jail time. Frankly, if this is your approach, there are way better alternatives to bankruptcy if that's your game. Another reason for dismissal is failing to comply with requirements. There are many requirements when it comes to filing bankruptcy, such as submitting documentation and paperwork on time, completing credit counseling, and meeting other demands as ordered by the court. If you don't comply fully and time with these requirements expires, there's a good chance your case will get dismissed and thrown out. Not paying fees is another common reason for dismissal. I see this all the time. People file bankruptcy and don't pay the fee just to get the protection of the bankruptcy court. And once that expires, they get steamrolled by all these creditors coming after them. If you can't afford the bankruptcy fees, ask the court if there's a fee waiver or a payment plan. There often is. You should ask well in advance, though, of your payment being due, because this often requires submission to the courts and then their approval. Missing important appointments is also a reason for dismissal. For example, the meeting of the creditors that we alluded to earlier. This is a hearing where you must attend, where the trustee and others review your debts. Your lawyer will be there and they can let you know what you need and how you can present it to the courts, and when you can attend and what your time and place will be. The last one here is not meeting with legal requirements. It's a common reason for a bankruptcy petition to be denied, and it's unacceptable. For instance, if you don't meet the means test for Chapter 7 bankruptcies, you might not qualify for that type of bankruptcy. In many cases, the court will allow you to file for a different type of bankruptcy that you do qualify for if you'd only asked. If your bankruptcy gets dismissed, it's essential to talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney for a second look so that you can understand your options. If the case was dismissed for a legitimate reason, such as not qualifying, you should examine if you can pay your debts or file for a different type of bankruptcy. If the reason was a lack of paperwork or failure to appear, you can always file again and restart the process. By avoiding these common mistakes, you can increase your chances of having a successful bankruptcy and getting your debts discharged. Visit our website, bankruptcylawyerfrisco.com.